those guys are fired up. It's just so difficult to fire off on that bottom lane on older tires, and the bottom lane just doesn't fire off as good anyway. But Josh Berry happy to take that front row. A lot of guys believe that if the front row
The Dab and Dave is now live streaming Gran Turismo 7, GT7, Cossy at Brands Hatch.
Behind the wall. Everybody else is on track as we get set for this restart. Larson outside of Berry. Briscoe outside Hocevar. And here we go.
Kyle Larson just rockets out there on that restart. Great launch for that 5 car. Chase Briscoe battling Josh Berry there for a second. Makes it work again in that top lane.
Bubba Wallace moves up for 5th. He's been really good on restarts today.
See Ryan Blaney making that top lane work right now. 3 wide, Clint.
That's several 3 wides with Riley Herbst getting used up a bit and moving him toward the back of the pack.
And that started clear back the lap before off of 2. He's had a really tough lap here. Lost a lot of positions, Riley Herbst.
Ty Gibbs and Austin Cinder getting kind of physical there too, right behind the group we're seeing. You're riding on board Gibbs. Inside of Cindric into turn number 3, where the 2 goes way wide.
Still up there.
Yeah, and as we ride on board right here, the thing that I noticed is Joey Logano. We talked about him struggling early in the race, and he's a couple cars in front of Ty Gibbs right here, underneath Denny Hamlin.
Can't keep a good man down.
Well, Logano finished 25th in stage 1, but then his pit stop had their best stop of the year as Alex Bowman has taken his number 48 behind the wall. So sorry, a short day for Bowman is in his return.
Yeah, it just seems like right now that groove is really starting to spread out. 45 car, he's been as high as anybody on both ends of this racetrack. We talk about Tyler Reddick and his speeding panel earlier. He's worked his way back up to 14th right now. So that 45 car has found a lane up top that is working really well. And most people not in it, Mike.
What he's finding is grit that I don't see a lot of cars finding. There's some cars out of control out here, slipping and sliding around.
Here's Reddick back to the bottom off turn number 4 to battle with Chase Elliott. This will be for 13th spot.
Well, we knew this racetrack was going to go through some changes. I think as that bottom groove has worn out, we've seen 97 SVG spun out on the bottom, 20 car of Christopher Bell spun out front of the top. So I think as this racetrack has rubbered up and the sun has been beating down on that racetrack all afternoon, a lot of these guys are slip sliding around. As you see Logano right there, I think he just meant to rattle his cage, but kind of hit him harder than he expected down the straightaway again.
Blaney on the move, fastest lap.
Yep, back on lap 7. He had the Xfinity fastest lap of the race. Ross Chastain, Kyle Larson, Riley Herbst on that list.
I'm impressed with this 22 car, guys.
All 3 Penske cars are in the top 10.
I really thought he was in big trouble to start this race, but they have made some great adjustments and driven to the front. Jamie, tell us more.
Well, yesterday in qualifying, Kevin, he qualified 20, and that was the worst of the 3 Penske cars. I talked to Joey this morning. He said, the driver just messed up. I didn't do my job, but he said, we're in the ballpark when it comes to long run speed. He's actually optimistic, Kevin. And now today, that car started clearing up early in this race, and it's in his wheelhouse. He likes it right now.
Well, you add in the Whitrunner's car, which is prepared out of the Penske shop. That's 4 Penske cars in the top 10. Larry?
Yeah, I've been watching Tyler Reddick in his 45 car, who has now moved up to the 14th position. They've got that car turning good. He's able to pick the throttle much earlier than even Lawson and Briscoe and stay in the throttle and go back to the last time on pit road. We know how much ground they lost. They worked in the brake duct area of both fronts, the left front and the right front.
One second.
They may have put some tape on those brake ducts.
Reddick back up into the top 15 at lap 1. 184.59 of 125 laps in stage 2 complete. Kyle Larson out front. He's done more laps here than any other racetrack.
https://www.instagram.com/frontstreetglassworks hit up Christian for more info on current deals. As always, code Dave said so, we'll get you
free shipping and a case, any glass, $200 and up. That includes a combo such as a rig and a slurper and components, or Puffco Peak or Puffco Peak Pro. All that will fit in your very own customized case for free, shipped to you for free. Dave said so. Cheers. Boy, Chevy has changed a lot since they came up with that jingle.
Everyone has free offers on the latest phone. T-Mobile gives you a lot more.
Excuse me.
Here's to living smooth with the always smooth, easy drinking Keystone Light.
Give me a second.
Built by rule breakers. We don't ask permission. We don't seek approval. We just are. The most relentless, unpretentious athletes on the planet. Chasing glory at 200 miles per hour.
Aries is playing MLB. Cash is in GTA.
Bush guy, cold and smooth survival skills. If red touches yellow, it'll kill a fella. But if blue touches white, it's bush. Flight. Head for the mountains.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen to give our famous spicy crunch, flavor, with heat digest. Yes. Is this our best spicy chicken ever? Looks like a yes to me. Spicy chicken just got better at Wendy's.
Closing in on laps at Bristol. Aerial coverage brought to you by Goodyear. Legends aren't born, they're proven. Kyle Larson, the leader, has 1.6 seconds on Ryan Blaney. Blaney lost 4 spots on pit road at the end of stage 1. 54 laps later, he's right back up into second place. Regan?
Christopher Bell had an issue. Not Christian Bell. Christopher Bell. Uh-oh. 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 It didn't save? Oh, shit.
He should be.
Huh.
The 5 car is getting bigger in the windshield.
Yeah, and it's going to be harder for the 5 car right now because he's got some more lap traffic, and Blaney's got pretty clean track in front of him. So, car in between those two is William Byron, though. Man, what a struggle it has been today for that 24.
You don't see that out of that car. I don't know that I've ever seen just a complete miss for a weekend.
They're now 3 laps down.
Yeah, and we saw this out of Joey Logano, and when we first went to this car, people would ask me, man, what happened last weekend? It's so hard to explain to people what a knife edge this car is to get to handle correctly, and if you miss it by just a little bit, you can wind up with a day like William Byron's having 3 laps down.
It's taken Denny a while to get past Bubba Wallace. He tracked him, ran his line, ran a different line, and finally found a way by on the inside. inside of 7th place there.
And you see
Let's
Ty
see
Gibbs
what
now
machine we're looking
underneath
for.
Bubba Wallace. It seems like this 54 car, as the runs go
Ford
on,
didn't have any
and he got done
purples.
with that little dance with the 2-car of Austin Cindric back there, back and forth with front bumper and back bumper. He's been
Nope,
able to move
no
his way forward.
purples. There's a
That was more
blue
of an
that
altercation than a dance.
they have
Yeah,
like.
for about 25 laps.
Well, usually an
This one
altercation
over
ends
here.
in somebody on the floor, Clint.
Well, let's go up and check in on 3rd place.
Chase Briscoe running at 3rd, Mike, has been struggling with the car throughout the course of the day, and even though he's been running in the top 5, complaining about overall grip level being on top of the racetrack being very slippery. The latest update from the driver after he lost 2nd place about 5 laps ago was it lost all grip at one point right there. So something to keep an eye on with the 19 car. Also, crew chief James Small said we can't get loose in. If we get loose in, that's really bad for us.
Thanks, Regan. Noah said in practice he was putting in lots of sim time, trying to improve his performance. They've had a good day. Restarted 11th.
He took a swipe at Ty Gibbs earlier and he missed. He fucked himself up.
Qualifying show, they just need something good to happen. They've had a tough year and a half, and need to get the ship righted with good performance on the racetrack. Having it today.
Denny Hamlin closing on Joey Logano, and that'll be for 6th place.
Yeah, and it's so Bristol.
And Brad Keselowski. Brad was spun by Ricky Stenhouse back at lap 62. He's fought his way back up into the top 15, right behind his teammate there, Chris Buescher.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting ready to say. It's just so Bristol. Yeah, as you get to this closer to the second half of this race, and you hear guys starting to talk about lost all grip all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden you see new guys starting to come to the front with their cars that are handling good. The guys that have been going good go to the back or to the middle of the pack and start struggling with their cars. So this racetrack can be so finicky when you get all this rubber on the track and you have the traction compound around the bottom of the racetrack.
Let me tell you somebody that's impressing me is this guy right here. Carson Hocevar, running 4th, started 10th, just running a really good race right now. Right where you need to be, minding his own business, not a car around him, just logging laps. Very good job so far for the 77.
He got a lot of laps here Friday night. He was one of 7 full-time Cup drivers to run the truck race Friday night. And that was a record. That was the most Cup drivers ever to compete in a Craftsman Truck Series race.
That kid's the real deal.
Wow.
I believe in him.
As you're on board with Chase Briscoe right here, I mean, he's had a quiet day too. He's been the car to beat all day, as we've seen several times here at Bristol in the past.
Carson's starting to get into some heavy race traffic right now. 27 cars on the lead lap.
Some weekends come and go. Others stick with you forever. Stories told. Tailgates that never end. Strangers becoming best friends. Yeah, it's all that and then some. This is Texas. It's not just a race. It's the kind of Lone Star weekend you wish you hadn't seen. The Worth 400 presented by Nicky Rock May 1st through 3rd. Come experience it.
Fucking demolish that track.
Get tickets at TexasMotorspeedway.com.
Here's what we'll say about the road to greatness.
The name Ford is synonymous with desert racing. You gotta keep pushing. The desert's not gonna love.
It's sure paved.
It's a challenge just to finish.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Actually take this a little seriously. Let's see what's in here first.
That's right, you can get bottomless mod steaks, fried pickles, and so much more for you and all your bottomless friends. Bottomless apps for $9.99 only at B-Dubs.
Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What did she call her?
Oh, we actually
sold the Twins naming rights.
Like stadiums do? Very lucrative.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
Right money moves aren't as absurd as you think. The Bush Guy, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks. Like that.
What the? Oh, it's the sunlight from upstairs.
Different circles,
No,
Ross.
the light from upstairs.
Head for the mountains.
It's Pod's biggest sale of the year. Save up to 30% on moving and storage until May 18th. And see why Pods is America's #1 container moving company. Whether you're relocating or renovating, save up to 30% at pods.com.
No brake, no brake balance. Damn it. It's got fucking comfort softs on it. Damn it. Ugh, come on. Doesn't feel like I'm driving a car. Feels like I'm controlling the track and not the car. You can make adjustments to this view. Come on, fucking car. Shit tires. version is. It's the front of the bathtub.
Second better chance of not going on there again.
There's some guys begging for this stage to be over with. They are really single side around.
Austin Dillon, Mike McDowell, Kyle Busch, and Ricky Stenhouse are the cars just in front of
So there's another feature that has been added to the firmware of the T598. Engine roar. You can feel that now. There's a lot more codes than that from the TGT2 that they need to import over. It'd be a whole lot easier to reproduce those now. Fuck. It didn't turn out wide. That's why I didn't need the whole track. Stages 1 and 2 are 125 laps each, and third stage is double. Oof. Yikes. Come on, Kyle. Damn. Brake check his ass, Kyle. Brake check the leader. Put the leader in the fucking wall, bro. Put him in the wall.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Don't start too soon.
Break a leg is possible with Trembolone and rapid relief.
Well, I think we're ready to go ahead and try to get into a race. Why not? It's Sunday. It's the last day for the event.
Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections.
I don't like the way this fucking car drives, man.
Your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have
I don't like the way the car drives. Yay, not last. And you can't change. Woohoo! Let's see Cash up here. Let's see Rebel up here. Sonic is up here somewhere. No, the top work the way down. Where's Sonic at? Sonic the Hedgehog. There he is. There he is. There he is.
What animal suggested by this image? We all know the answer except for that one guy. Which of these share a border with Missouri? Fucking looking stupid. All of America will thank you. I love being the 1% club, followed by the kids with balls. What
Goofy ass sitcoms.
Because there are good times.
How long?
And there are bad times.
Re-enter. Okay. 2 minutes. Siri, what time is it?
It's 4:42 p.m.
Okay. How many laps is this race?
This is a ham and Swiss moving $3. And these are identical triplets. But they each make their own choices, okay?
6 laps. Okay. No, 4 laps. Yeah, 4 laps. Alright. That's a quick race. I don't know why they get 15 minutes fucking practice. The race is 8 minutes long. 9 with all the bullshit.
New Dunkin' Zero. With 0 sugar. 20 calories.
Oh boy.
Vitamins.
flavors. New Dunkin' Zero. Zero sugar energy.
Yeah. Dunkin' Donuts. Yeah, sugar. Yeah.
First race at the 36-degree high banks. He and Kale went out early. That's David Pearson. Pearson climbs out of the car. Richard Petty is his relief driver for 155 laps. Pearson gets back in and goes to victory lane. He beat Bobby Isaac by 3 whole laps.
Wow.
Isaac had relief from Bobby Allison.
Wow.
Third place, Donnie Allison, with relief from Cale Yarborough, was 13 laps behind. 10th place, Cecil Gordon was 69 laps behind.
Holy shit.
They called those the good old days.
Wow.
Josh.
Good old days, huh? Cheers.
Denny Hamlin, a 4-time winner here at Bristol, says he's really good on the long run. He'll help him if short run the first 3 come out. Still air pressure
So, second, third gears are your friend. Fucking comfort tires, man. Why couldn't they let us use fucking sports? These tires fucking suck.
Well, Larson, I believe, won the race off pit road. We'll wait for NASCAR to determine that. But this is the 3rd time that Kyle Larson has swept the stages at Bristol.
More commercials.
Sarah Benzino. Brandon Foley. Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What's she called her?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body?
She's the twin.
You know, like stadium stuff. It's expensive these days.
Oasis, Breeze, 10, and Spire.
Push guy, cold and smooth survival skills. To avoid going in circles, make note of recognizable landmarks, like that. Try to go in circles. Different circle for us. Okay. And for the mountains.
For an animal, clinical enamel strength can help us to keep our enamel for a long time. It's
Dude.
science is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth.
Fuck off, man.
Recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product.
Damn it. Come on. Too bad. Why are you talking as if it's the end of the race, you idiots? That's the end of the race, disclaimer. Jeez.
I'll tell you what, that kid's taking some big swings at him on pit road. They're rolling them off so far. Here are the stage points today. Josh Berry had 14 total for the season coming in here. Chase Briscoe had 15, and they both pretty much doubled their total. So Larson Briscoe.
Damn it.
This restart for stage 3. Hamlin and Gibbs. And nice pickup there. Osmar and Logano had the fastest stop of all this time around. Here's the restart zone, and we're back to green.
Another great start for Kyle Larson. 19 car struggle on the bottom of the racetrack.
Nixon 3 wide, but there's the racetrack. He's done it again, and then number 4, and he's making it work. He is passing cars like there's not. Way too nice. Great restart. Restart at 17th, he's up to 11th.
Huh.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to be the bravest if you're going to make up ground and take some chances. Noah is up on the rim. Typically, that's not a great spot to be on the restarts, but today it seems like it's working out for him.
Again on Josh Berry.
Jeez. Just over rotates. Fuck.
Yeah, you know, Clint, the bottom of the racetrack really rubbered up
This
again
is
like it
stupid.
was yesterday.
And this really is stupid.
Top of the racetrack is rubbered
Stupid.
up, but not
Stupid.
much darker right there than what it did the last shot. As you see Joey Logano try to hold on to Ty Gibbs on the bottom.
Yeah, the track's changing big time. I guarantee you there was some adjustments being made, whether it be air pressure or something, trying to keep up with this racetrack. Definitely changing. Speaking of changing, positions changing back here. Got a lot of bumper tag back here. And 26 cars restarted on the new lap. And there will be price for everything in turn 10. Cindric is having trouble on the bottom of the racetrack. Finally, not taking on very well at all for the 2 car.
Yeah, you see Ralph Chastain has worked himself all the way back to this group after such a great qualifying effort. Has really struggled to do anything during this race today.
Jeez.
And behind him, Ryan Blaney, who had the worst pit stop of all the contenders there. Yeah, Mike, in 8 races, which includes today, Ryan Blaney has lost a combined total of 86 spots on pit road. That's 30 more than anybody else. It took him 54 laps
Wow.
in stage 2 to overcome that issue in stage 1. Tell you what, there's reason. Joey Logano's racing some games so hard. Watch this. Boom. Look out.
Yeah, I think, well, there's a couple things that happened. I think that Oscar was like, well, we moved down and pretty much moved down and stopped right here, so I'm going to feed the bumper to you. And Logano's like, well, I see an opening right here, and I'm going to move down.
I agree with you, and I think that speaks volumes about Oscar, right? He didn't back down from that 3-time champion, but that Logano ain't going to back down from him either. So where does that fall on the scale of frustrating the fun to drive in a situation like this? Wayne bumper tag.
Well, I think it's also two different generations right there, right? So Logano has raced through a different period. And I think a lot of
Saw that coming.
you expect to get run into. I watched Keelan race and legend cars and all the different things. All these kids have been brought up to bang bumpers, and it doesn't even really bother them. So
I tell you what, we got a day so far for the OJGR.
So all the kids are being brought up to bang bumpers. Huh.
He's been back in the line again, too, guys. 20. No, Christopher Bell. He was 4 laps down. Now 3. Biggest smoke wall again. Here it is.
Boom did the same thing in a different spot that car did earlier, and they stepped out on him. All of a sudden, that snap loose. It's not fun when those things are snapping like that. Trying to catch them is nearly impossible for these Jet 7 cars.
Ooh. You're about to fucking become unfriended. Yeah, you're very close to being unfriended.
second spot. He's 6/10 of a second behind Kyle Larson, but at this moment, he's a 10th of a second quicker per lap than the leader.
Yeah, well, Denny has been quiet today, but right now runs in second position. Wouldn't surprise me as everything starts to flip around on this racetrack if we don't see Hamlin start to make up a little bit of ground on Larson with the adjustments. And never know on pit road, Jamie.
Yeah, it's fucking hot there. Uh-huh. There's the explanation right there. It's not tire wear. Heat on the tires, though. Woohoo! Moving. We're moving.
Having a solid weekend, and finally, Kevin, right? Getting the stage points, taking care of business with this 19 car. This is what we expect out of Chase Briscoe.
Well, Chase Briscoe and his team, I mean, they were a car to beat week in and week out last year. They've just had a lot of terrible things happening throughout the first part of the season, but running good again today.
Tyler Reddick has fought hard. He restarted 10th. He's moved up to 8th. Been in a bunch of battles. And for the most part, has been up at the top of the racetrack, as you would expect.
Well, yeah, as you would expect. And I think Tyler Reddick is driving with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder because of that miscommunication on what the pit road speed needed to be at the beginning of this race. But they've done a nice job of putting themselves back in position. We talk about Tyler Reddick and his short track program needing to get better. Today, it looks like they've made a step in the right direction from a performance standpoint.
Have won 6 of the last 10 races. Last April.
Second lap start to pop back up on the
This game's stupid.
This 54 car is rolling right now.
He's rolling.
In front of his ass.
I think Blaney's going to have something to say about Larson's win today if they can keep it together in the pits. Gibbs is extremely fast. He is going to get a break.
No.
I wasn't on board with that in the offseason when you popped off and said that, but I'm on board with you, buddy. Ty Gibbs.
How much longer we got?
And I think today's a great example of why they will be in victory lane. You saw him at the beginning of the race. He had a bad start to the race. Got themselves kind of shuffled back once again on one of those restarts earlier
Cheers.
on. But
Diceboy Glass, available at Front Street Glass Works.
here with screaming and yelling or anything. It was just like, well, it is what it is. And look through the windshield as his crew chief Tyler Allen has been preaching to him. And they've kept it together and made adjustments on the car and they've done the things that they need to do and running third with a chance to win this race with 200 laps to go.
He's doing a nice job with the throttle. He eases into it. He's not playing with it. He just steadily gets wild.
Kyle Larson has now become the 9th driver to lead 2,000 close laps.
Wow.
Hello, sir.
What up, Riley? How you doing? Mr. Twitchy Course.
Good view.
Good. Really good. Hungry.
Get the job done, led a lot of laps. You got to be thinking, if you're him and this race team, getting down to the end of this thing, where's this left foot going to come from, and when do we have to dodge it?
Oh boy, Walls.
Bristol, baby. Siri, what's the temperature in Bristol, Tennessee?
It's about 79 degrees in Bristol, Tennessee.
What's the temperature here? What's the temperature here?
It's about 76 degrees outside.
Uh-huh. And I was close to wearing a... Uh-oh, here we go. Close to wearing a hoodie.
Well, he's got arguably the best car on the racetrack. They just keep putting themselves in spots where the runners on that track
This car's not fun to drive. Not like the little Arbath that we had. That thing was fun to drive. It sways a lot. And it's on comfort softs, which, stupid. It doesn't scream. I thought Cosworth engines were screamers.
You know, and that's something that I don't
60.9 miles away from the track.
Ooh. The softer tires that they're on today are having excellent wear. They're on softer than usual tires, and they're wearing better. Come on, fucking moron, dude. Damn it. This was the Mirku or something or other.
Big ass place.
Yeah, it's my bucket list. It's on the bucket list. Either race, but preferred night race, of course. I'm using different muscles now, that's for sure.
Never been to a race, but been there a lot.
That's funny. It's cool at the same time. Not water. It's not gonna boil over. It's gonna run out of water, Mike. Now, a pot of milk boiling, oh yeah, that's gonna fucking foam up and boil over for sure. But, you know, if you fill a fucking pot to the rim, you're an idiot. And anyone that has left anything boiling without attention knows that water's being vaporized out. Steam is water. Where did it all go? I don't know, you left it to sit there simmering all this time. What do you expect? Kyle's not having a good season, man. Fuck!
Don't like big crowds, love cars, hit the walls, but hate big crowds.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you don't have good hearing protection there, you're fucked. You're kind of beyond fucked. Damn it. Riley, you're on the shit list. Not no more. Chevy is not what it once was. What the fuck happened? Fuck! Can't hurry up. Damn it. Everyone just steps out so fucking easily, man. Fuck. I don't know if it's because I got the small wing on there. I don't know if that actually matters or if it's just aesthetics. But, fuck. They've got the brakes all the fucking way at the front. You cannot adjust them. Nothing. Oh! Dunkopf. Speed. It's a podcast. Yeah. Refinish. Alright. P9. Okay. 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 Damn it. That's stupid. Clicking on shit. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I paused it. It was stupid. Mm-hmm.
He's just had such a massive run on getting hit, and I don't think that he expected him to catch him that fast.
All right, here we go, baby. Now he's back to second. That was as fast a recovery as we've seen on squeeze 3 wide coming off turn 2. And Hamlin got shot out of the middle. Trouble. Gano and Gibbs going at it.
I think we got a speck of DR.
Gets the momentum off the corner.
How much time we got?
And it seems like that 22 car fires off really good on
9 minutes basically. Huh.
I think the
Fuck.
interesting thing right here, Larry, is can we make it on gas?
It's right there on the threshold.
Alright, we're gonna run this race and then I'm gonna have to get off and I have to make some food.
Well, let me ask you this, crew chief. We see all these fast pit stops. Did they put all the gas in them?
We've known them not to, and especially in a place like this with some of the rear downforce going, not filling it up, keeping enough weight in.
Ooh.
So that wasn't much of an answer.
Short filling on purpose, huh?
We can make it in for 4.
Short filling on purpose. Wow. Cheers. Where Blaney is looking more and more like fucking Ron Burgundy every time they show his fucking face.
And that's important. Look, his boss said it to me during the interview that we did with him earlier in the year. Tyler Reddick, if he wants to win a championship, he's got to get better on the track. Tyler Reddick knows that himself, talking about it. After a couple of his wins, that we got to do good at Martinsville, we got to do good at Bristol. We just have to be better on the short tracks. And today, even with the penalty that they have, this is a big step, in my opinion, for the performance of Tyler Reddick and his 45 team.
You really can't have much on a racetrack like this. It is racing. I mean, they're all over the place. They're bottom, in the middle, and at the top.
Damn it.
That's hard to accomplish any racetrack in any weekend. Look at that thing.
And the unique part is the top is completely rubbered in, but you can still make really good time. The leaders are both on the bottom of the racetrack still making their fast times.
Getting on throttle later.
And it's kind of like we look like we know what we're talking about sometimes, too.
Fuck.
Kossy's going to get squeezed. He's going to be the hot dog in the middle of this club. Allmendinger on the bottom. Killing him at the top. We're going to get away clean. We're going to get away. Not happy. Allmendinger back.
Just fucking reset me. Where's the damn reset button at?
Here we go. Talking about nuclear hot dogs again, right? You know,
Kossy's car is completely
Nuclear hot dogs. Radioactive hot dogs and shit.
We got 2.8 seconds back in the lead.
Yeah, that 12 he's put up a couple fast laps, so now he's back in. He ran a 15.93 the last lap, but he just can't quite get there. Gonna put the back bumper.
Fuck. think the bars that are inside the down tubes are vibrating. That's what I think is happening. Under certain frequencies of vibrations, it's causing those tubes to vibrate.
Talladega. Every tailgate gets a Idea 2, every first timer should get a Talladega welcome. And idea 3, use the spotters for the
Oh, that's fucking tight.
Copy that.
Talladega is already the biggest party in NASCAR. Don't
That's
change
fucking
it.
tight.
You embrace it.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
You haven't said that once.
It was implied.
The yard looks incredible. Thanks. Oh, that's what it was.
And I don't want to get the fucking channel locks. That's what the fuck I was, the term I was looking for. It's not monkey wrench, channel locks. I could use the channel locks and turn the knob just a bit more. Make that shit tight. This one over here on the left, I was able to turn it a little bit, and the one on the right, I don't know, I can't really get in a good position to wrench on it with my hands. It's pretty fucking tight anyway. No give there. Yeah. See, it is less. Wow. Never did that shit with the GT2. And again, this thing is a whole thing is magnet. The GT2 had a bass transducer, like a butt kicker, on the nose, which produced some really incredible effects that the only games that use it are GT7 and GT Sport. Like going over the rumble strips, engine roar, dude, a deep throaty V8, you feel that shit. The whole fucking rig, you feel that shit. Yeah, all the U-joints that have the frame bolted to the platform wood. Fuck. They're all tight now. Well, I haven't tightened them in a few years. It's been a while. Automatic Rapid's favorite track. Huh. 1 p.m. Central. I'm feeling that in my butt. Not getting lost in the resonance. With this Thrustmaster Hypercar rim, it's made much denser, better materials. It's fucking heavy as fuck. It's over 3 pounds. And it's wide. It's really wide. It feels really wide. It feels like a real car steering wheel, which I need to go measure. Because you're controlling something larger, feels like. Ah, fuck. That's too much throttle too soon. Here we go. Cheers.
He's been up. And you see there how the slow pit stop down and he's recovered. on 2 occasions to drive back up toward the front of the field. And now took 35 laps to get back up to second place after that. And then into the lead as Kyle Larson. Larson's led more than half the laps. They've each led 5 times. Leading out 70 laps this next time around. Michael McDowell going 1 lap down. That'll leave us 24 lead lap cars. Ricky Stenhouse, the last 2 cars.
Logano's done a great job this afternoon.
Here we go.
What I pointed out earlier was the struggle that he was having. They qualified bad, but as the champions in this sport do, they put themselves in a position by keeping their head in the game and knowing what they have.
Oh shit.
Now they put themselves in the top 5 consistently as been going through the rest of this thing.
Twice with the Gen 6 car. This one making his second top 10 in his last 10 starts.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Thanks for pushing. Always a cunt. Should just fucking took my small victory. Canadian, Brazilian. Fucking I did. You can't get wide open. If you go fucking wide open, it just loses it. It's not the tires are breaking loose. The fucking pumpkin is set up super ass fucking loose. Rear differential super ass fucking loose. This is dumb. What the fuck, bro? This is stupid. This is absolute fucking stupidity.
I think as you talk about the 12 of Blaney there, now the problem he has is everybody is on the top of the racetrack, so it takes a little bit longer to make these passes as the back of the race car is starting to come out of the racetrack, and you're using your tire on the bottom of the racetrack, but you are not going to pass them on the top of the racetrack when they start. This top lane is the preferred groove, so he has to work the bottom. The car works really good down there. It's still running fast lap, but way harder than the record tire.
No, I know Regan Smith showed us over there a set of times that he had the cars that look awfully good. I'm not sure fuel is the issue here. I'm more about the physical tire deal because these guys have got to, as I mentioned, 180 laps. The longest green flag run we've had is 82 laps. Now remember, Josh Berry and Chase Elliott did go 150 laps. I think asking 180 laps on the tires is a problem.
I think it's too much too, Barry. I mean, looking back at the end of that stage 2, there was a lot of guys all over the place.
6th place race right here. Lennox continuing his watch tour. Had a chance in most part to close the deal, and Chase Briscoe is now right there.
Tyler Reddick has some sort of very interesting livery on his car. It might be a watermelon. I don't know what it is. They didn't show a really good view of it for me.
But that is so RFK in these days when you talk about the 3 of those cars, they figure out a way to put themselves in the game by the end of the race. Whoa! See, there's that car. Squeeze that 22 car up in the fence right there up off the corner.
Yeah, early in the race, Ricky Bobby Stenhouse got into Brad. Rick Keselowski. Dude, what's with the foreigner lobby?
easy to do. It's if you're going through turns 3 and 4 and you're trying to ride that bottom, and all of a sudden that car bounces out of the racetrack, it'll make you.
When choosing the right gear and cut, trim, or motor, Ace has all the power you need to get the job done right. Because gas or battery, your local Ace is the destination with the best power brands all over the world, like Steel, Ego, Milwaukee, Craftsman, and Toro. With free assembly and delivery, ready for pickup in just 15 minutes. Conquering outdoor projects is literally instant. Around the block, for convenient stuff, with service included, guaranteed.
It's a cut. Dirty ass fucking tires.
Connor Zillage has brought out the 7th caution flag of the day. This will in at lap 382. Daniel Suarez will get a free pass. He was the leader in yesterday's race, but here's what happened. He ate.
Yeah, you see him right up against the fence up there, got to the wall, got to the trash, broke the toe lane. Around she goes, Clint.
Yep. Cup rookie had been on him off the lead lap. Got a free pass a couple times early today.
Well, that looked different from that angle.
I'm going to say this. The obvious is this isn't good for your leader, but I think that it is good because I've got plenty of time to gain back anything that I lose if I lose. I don't want to put pressure on that pit crew. Well, but I also don't want to put
The best thing that happened to Ryan Blaney, I think they're going to make up most of the gap getting to pit road, but there's 7 cars in between Ryan Blaney, so he's going to have track position, and he's got a gap.
takes a lot of pressure off that pit crew. Look at that nice great point.
Come on, hurry up. Poof. Make it. Now let go. Let go, let go, let go. Fuck the auto drive. Should not be holding you, man. Damn it. Eat him off on pit road. What? Okay, so quick heads up. Prodigy, the police department, tomorrow, Ravage is going to have a community meeting, or it's going to be done in game. Commissioner is going to announce the state troopers are being dissolved, and the 3 groups are coming back. So LSPD, BCSO, Blaine County Sheriff's Office, and then the Rangers are coming back also. And everyone is going to lose their position. I don't know about high command, but everyone is going to lose their position, and there's going to be a week-long draft. And if you don't get picked, well, you're fired. That's lit. Okay, so there were 45 people that went through the academy yesterday, or 50, some say, I don't know, either way, but 7 survived. Only 7. Alright. Damn it. Frustrating. But it's the race. I don't know about that, man. Alright.
Next Sunday, it's a big racing doubleheader on Fox. First, the Kansas Cup race.
Ooh, there's a speck of DR, I think. Yeah, anyway.
IndyCars at Long Beach at 5:30. It's all on Fox. Racing next Sunday. Brad Keselowski speeding on pit road. After the pit stop, and Daniel Suarez.
I will be back in a while. I have to do some cooking. Small stack of coins. Thank you very much. Get the cat handle mint out of there. Wow. 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 A bird shit in his window? Wow. That's wild. That's wild. How many people we got in here?
I love the crew chiefs and spotters are like, the drivers.
Bird shit in his window.
Hey, this is the worst car I've ever driven. I wish they just run the top. What do you mean just run the top? It won't even drive on the bottom. Make me so mad.
When it's loose, I do. You're not gonna
Let's go raid Reaper. Yeah, let's go raid Reaper. Any activity? No new follows today. Yesterday we had the raid. I can't read his name. Fuck, damn it. Can't read his name. Fuck. But yesterday was fun. Yesterday was fun. Okay, so they started with 4 foot of 4 foot of the traction compound that's spread all the way up to the top of the track now. Be back on a little while, a couple hours, an hour, a couple hours. So we're gonna hang out with Reaper. Oh fuck, what did I just do? Oops. Okay. Cheers, you guys. Huh.
It's all gonna come down to this restart zone and whether he can get those rear tires hooked up. Well, he did. They got a great restart right here. Blaney tried to check him up, and I didn't go for it.
Yep, that's cashed.
Yeah, it's super interesting that guys can make that rubbered up outside
Okay.
work so quickly.
Alright, let's go. See you guys in a little while. Love you, appreciate you. Cheers.